This ain't entertainment. This is a move. This is prophecy with a pulse. A soundtrack for the remnant. We don't just make music. We speak fire from the corners of the city to the gates of the kingdom. From survival to revival, from chemo chairs to dry bones rising. Guerrilla's radio ain't just about beats. It's about power. Power to heal. Power to rise. Power to remember who we really are. We're street bred, spirit led, anointed with the oil of war and peace. We don't fold. We don't flinch. We go gangster on fear. We go holy on sickness. We go full of flames for the people of Yah. So if you're tired of dead religion, if you're done with fake healing, if your soul been searching for the real sound of heaven, you just tapped in. This is your relics. And this is the sound of faith on fire.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. It's been a moment. Been take care of a lot of things. Running up and down this highway, doing different jobs. But it is what it is. Whole lot of work ain't nothing but a distraction. Hold on just for a moment. I'm back. I was looking at some news articles, and I came upon one, and they call this. These people call themselves doing a prank on sundown towns, and they had they put up a billboard. We love black people. And they came out and they showed up for it. They showed they showed their hate in one of this particular town. Their hatred towards people of color, black people. Not knowing, truthfully, that's a very deadly position to be in. Because see, right now, all they're seeing is what? Black. What they hate, black. But from a biblical standpoint, they're hating some people that they need to be loving. Shalom, shalom, Sister Patia. Shalom, shalom, brother Earl. That's what they hating. And that can be a victim. Can be. It is a that can be it is. That is a bad situation to be in. And not knowing the consequences of your hate. Hey, they're not the Most High say. My people are destroyed due to a lack of knowledge. And we were. The world is under the same category. They are destroyed due to a lack of knowledge. If that discipline came down upon us, why do we think it doesn't apply to the world when things are being shifted? And the shift is real. The shift is real. There's nothing that anyone can say that's not happening. And these old selfish people, they're doing everything. you have so many different accounts or so many different videos of police brutality. The number one people that's gonna be first and foremost is gonna be us. You can't even get it. You can't get a person of color just to go into Walmart, just to go in there and come out without being harassed. This is that hatred. But then along with all of this hate, one thing I will say, you like Yahusha said, they hated me before they hated you. And they did. They hated him before they hated us. And all of that hate went downhill. As time went on, it got worse. It had gotten worse. You know, we go back in time, and we go through the time where our brothers and sisters was our forefathers rather running through the woods in search of a new life, trying to find some type of peace and not knowing why in the world people. We always ask that question. That was before we was woke. But when we woke up, oh, now you understood. And the sad thing about it is they still don't understand. Nor are they not even trying to understand why they hate. If they understood, they will start to live. But you choose not to know. You choose to hate. The same people who has the authority to say be healed. You hate these people. Did not hate the same thing with Yahusha. They hated the same person who came there to save them. We're in that same predicament. And it's about to get I think it's going to get worse. Hold on. Brother Earl, man, did you see the video where Donald Trump said he hope he can go to heaven? Man, well, okay. Well, his goal city, okay. Brother Earl, do you think he stopped that war? Ain't nothing stopped. This man has an air about himself and inside he has in his head. Oh my goodness. No, I didn't see that, but I could just only imagine how he was gloating, putting himself on a pedestal. And for those that follow, they look at him as the man that's going to make some changes for the United States, to put a people back on a pedestal, no matter the cost. They don't care. And I'm gonna tell you something, brothers. This is one time religion. You think religion gonna stand up? Religion is gonna sit down, shut up, and let it ride. That's what religion is going to do. They're not going to show up. They're not going to speak about it. They seeing all of this. How many churches? Excuse me. How many churches have you seen step up for us? But they supposed to be what? Christians. They're supposed to be the chosen, the new church of God. They talk godly things, but live devilish things. And they're doing devilish things, and they're going to do it too. They're going to do this on a greater scale. That's what they're going to do. Oh, it's going to happen, Brother Earl. Obadiah, please. He wearing that suit. Obadiah all over the suit. He's sporting it. He's sporting it. The suit, the shirt, the tie, the drawers, the shoes, the socks, even the hairdo. He's sporting it. Obadiah, he got it wrapped up. Just listen to the things he say. The pedestal he put himself upon. And if you read the book of Obadiah, you're going to see this. Your fall will be horrendous. And it's going to be horrendous. That's what it's going to be. Talking about he going to heaven. Man, please. He be on that one track. Shoot, man. Okay. No. I mean, when it comes to the biblical side of it, these people don't have fear. Because see, let's look at it like this. When was the last time the Most High showed up? When was the last time the Most High spoke? But when we went into captivity, I'm sorry. When Jacob's trouble started at the destruction of Jerusalem, it's like the Most High went silent. He went silent. Was not speaking, nothing. And so as time goes on, what do people do? They move on. They start to do things. Boom. Oh, he's gone. He ain't doing nothing. Everything is going on as the same. That's what the world is thinking. That's what the world is thinking. They're thinking, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing going to happen. But for those that do know, and for those that do believe, they are seeing and witnessing Most High. Yeah. He's doing what he said he's going to do. He said, and after that 400 year, I'm going to judge that nation. Please. This place is being judged. And the thing about it is, excuse me, we seeing, let's just say, we seeing some judgments. That flood that hit Texas a few months ago, when he claimed that, he thought that if God was here illegally and all that dumb stuff. Hold on just for a moment. I'm back. Claiming that if the Most High was here in Texas or the United States illegally, they would deport him. Yeah, 12 days. Wait a minute, 12 hours, not 12 days. 12 hours later, the Most High showed up. Yes, he did. Their words are calling them out. Trump is calling the Most High out. That's what he's doing. He's calling him out. as if, whoo, I mean, all I can say, this world has gotten beside itself. It has gotten beside itself because now the world got accustomed to believing that the Most High does not exist. Oh, just like what they think we don't exist. These people are not the descendants of Israel. Let's go into Psalms. In the book of Psalms, when David was saying they was confederate to taking us out. But then the Most High said, a day is going to come and go wake my people up. And here we are. We're seeing this hate. We're seeing this hate. And when you have a person in power, and this is the reason why I say I never voted. When you got a Democrat and Republican and all them, and I always said they're working together. And when they gave that man all that power, brothers and sisters, that's four years. That is 4 years of unbridled power from a fleshly standpoint. Now, there's this thing that's going around. This talking about TikTok is going to be owned by some billionaires in the United States, and a lot of things are going to change. If you do it, do. But I'm gonna say this, brothers. They go try not try. For whatever they talking about doing, they go do this in the dark. They don't want the history books. They do not want a recording of it. Or whatever they're going to do, they're going to try their best to do it. But this time, they want it done in the dark. They don't want history to come back up like their forefathers standing around a tree when they just hang one of our forefathers or burning one of our forefathers. They standing around taking pictures as if, hey, this is history. And it is history. A judgment history. That's what it is. And that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. They have literally stepped into something they can't even attempt to get out of. This world cannot attempt to get out of it. Brothers and sisters are waking up a whole lot more than 3 years ago. Just 3 years ago, you have a whole lot more people waking up. You have a whole lot more people saying, this is the reason why I left religion. When they start to understand, they're starting to see that the Most High he's true to his words. And this awakening, it shook the earth. And it continues to shake the earth. That's what it's doing. And that's what it's going to do that until the Most High is pleased to whatever, to his satisfaction. That's what's going to happen. And that's what's happening. Now, they just said, was it a week ago? Yellowstone had another eruption. I'm telling you, brothers. And say, right now I'm talking, man, I'm not too far from it, matter of fact. I'm over here in Arizona. If that thing blow, I'm good. I might find myself getting hemmed up. I need her to finish up this project. But that within itself, and I tell you, Arizona, this heat, this is a heat. No, I mean, I don't know how they do it. Their heat is something else. But the Most High said he's going to judge this nation. And some things that we may think is a norm, no, it's not a norm. It's not a norm. But the Most High, with this awakening, this is absolutely real. And I do believe, shalom, shalom, Sister Kathy Jones. You know what, brother? I was not. I was. Oh, that's Glendale, Arizona. I'm thinking. There was another Glendale, Texas. I was doing a site at. That's why It just dawned on me. But I tell you, this judgment that's going around right now, mm, brother, something. Uh, something is about to hit, and this is going to be. It's going to get everybody's attention. And whatever the world is talking about, it don't mean a hill of beans. Because what they're going to do, like the Most High said, he said this: mhm, fear the person that can destroy body and soul. That's what he said. Man can only hinder. The devil can only hinder. That's all he can do. That's the furthest that they can go. The Most High can take you. He can take you. Please, you be non-existent, and that's what's about to happen. These are the things that's happening. You talking about a place that turned his nose up at the Most High. You're talking about a place that knows who we are, know what they have done, know what they have planned, and know that as long as these people are in captivity, we will be rich. Are they not rich? The four corners are rich. Who's in them? Judah. That's what they're about. But now, this little thing when it comes to digital, I don't know how that stuff is working. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because when it's all over said and done, I'm up under the assumption it's gonna bring out that beast system. Those like 15-minute cities, oh, they got them all up in Texas and here in Arizona. They do. You just step outside your house and you just walk to where you need to go. That's all you need to do. That's all. And then what's so sad? I mean, what's so sad about it is this, brothers. Do you know you all can go out there and purchase a digital planet, and you can what's the word? You can dress it, or you can. They have digital property that you can purchase and put in different furniture and all that stuff. And I mean, it's these it's this gaming thing that you put over your face. It's like goggles. It's for you to see your place. Brothers, that's some crazy demonic things. Because now you're going to look through a lens to put your mind in a place where your body is not, but your mind is. But your place, you may be in the hood. This is what they're pushing out now. That's part of that digital currency. That don't, brothers, who was that? What's that dude's name? He's an actor, and he made a movie. What video you seen, Sister Kathy? I mean, do you have it? Sister Kathy, I'm gonna tell you this. Shalom, shalom, Sister Melody. I'm gonna tell you this, Sister Kathy. I seen one. It was a clip. It was a movie clip, and there was. I think This movie was made back in the '80s, and it was depicting. This. It was like depicting these people are not. They're not. They're not human. And this. It's like this stuff is coming out. It's like all of this stuff is coming out and people are posting this stuff. Now, this stuff about this UFO and all that stuff, brother, I mean, I don't know. The only person that we can say that's out in space or heaven is the Almighty. If they calling him a UFO, all right, they hemmed up. If this is what they want to gear people up to saying, hey, this is what's coming, and if this, and I don't put it past this nation or system that's built upon Satan to push out this narrative, and they go in there thinking they're having an Independence Day. Oh, what? But this is what the devil uses. Ooh, yeah, let me see that video, Sister Kathy. Yeah. You know what? I was looking at a video, and the person who was talking about was narrating the clip. All these billionaires supposed to have died. What was that? Back in July? A lot of them. And I'm saying to myself, now, all these people did. All these people did. Okay. This world is up to something, brothers. It's up to something. And this is the reason. Yes. And, Sister Kathy, let me tell you this. This is the reason why I say you're never seen in the scripture where the Most High said, fear the devil. Never. Paul told Timothy, we can't continue to live in fear. He said, we're going to walk on this. We're going to have to walk in this authority. Now we're starting to see these things, these demons. They're showing themselves. They're getting, they just getting out there and they just showing themselves. And now when they starting to realize this awakening, these people are waking up. And they getting lit. They taking hold of their faith, and they're speaking things that can hinder them, that can put demons in their place. Demons are doing things to keep what? People in fear. That's all demons do, is to put people in fear. That's it. That's the number one go-to plan that they have, is fear. I'm going to give you a good example. That Ouija board. Back in the days, let me tell you something. You couldn't get black people to mess with that Ouija board. Now, I'm not advocating that we deal with the Ouija board. I'm not advocating that. But we just had a fear of demonic movies, things that isn't, that was questionable. But now, as these days draw towards its end, people of color dipping and dabbling and dancing in the middle of the street with the devil. They got brazenly bold. Oh, you're right about that, Brother Earl. This is not a flesh and blood battle. And the thing about it is this, Brother Earl, is that we just waking up. We just waking up to a spiritual battle, and we are in the flesh, and we battling spirit beings, unfaithful spirit beings. That's what this here, they talking about, the lynching of brothers, these truck drivers. The Most High, he got the notes. He got the receipt. He already got the judgment. They don't have the foggiest idea. All they doing is they nursing their hate. They're drinking it, getting drunk on it, and they laying down, swimming in it. That's all they know. But when that judgment hand come down, brothers and sisters, truthfully, we can't even understand the gravity, the judgment, the love that he's going to display for his people that has been oppressed by a nation where the Most High has told us repeatedly, separate yourself from the nation. Do not be like the nation. The Most High been saying that for thousands of years. To who? Israel. But we had to go out there. We had to be put in a position to understand why the Most High said, don't be like the nation. Don't be like, and now we see it. Now we're fighting to get out of it. We have that history. We have that history of what it means to be in the nation, to be hated by a nation, and to be what? Tested on, all of the stuff. Our forefathers, they didn't have this. We have this. You want to talk about fighting demons and devils? That's us. That's us. We're that generation. And now the world is crazy. The world trying to figure what's going on. Oh yeah, sister Melody, that Ouija board off the top was straight demonic. And you're always seeing, back in the days, who was always playing with the Ouija board? Who was always playing with that Ouija board? Little white kids. Little white kids. Mm-hmm. Blacks, no, they get up and they leave. Hold on, sister. Let me do this. Hold on. See, we'll really get into this one. See, now that's that. Now, you know what, brothers? And I'm gonna say this. The Most High is telling us right down to this very day, get away from fear. Get away from it. If you know you're not dibbling and dabbling with the devil, he sees you as a threat. But when you're there dancing with the devil, playing spades with the devil, you go get handled by the devil. That's what you're going to get. You cannot sit at the table of the Most High and at the table of the demons. It don't go that way. It does not get down that way. And now, who is this? Who is this? What is Yorubas? You have brothers and sisters that do ancestor worship. I do not practice that. I don't believe in it. But you got people out there that say the Israel, and that's what they do. Brothers, that we hold to the scriptures, we go move smoothly. When we deviate from the scriptures, that can open up a door to demons. Period. Because now when it gets down to it, you have individuals saying they spoke to an ancestor. But then if you go into the scriptures, where the Most High said, the dead is conscious of nothing at all. So who is you speaking to? That's the question. That's the question. These days, we're about to see some things. And they're getting brazenly bold. No, you know what, sister? No, you cannot play with him, but you can put him in his place as long as you stay in your place. As long as we stay in our place, we good. And we can put him in his place because we have that authority. And it's that authority that he hates we have. The same people he came up against are the same people who's throwing all of his satanic, demonic ways. We are throwing authority back at him because he was a manslayer from the beginning. He didn't stand firm. He didn't. He knew exactly what he was doing. Let me tell you something, sister. And you know what? Yeah, sister Kathy. I mean, truthfully, and this is to any and everyone. Going forward, we all need to anoint our living spaces. Seriously. This is not no joke. This stuff is real. Because now, when you worship in the Most High, let me tell you something. You can tell when something is off. That's what you can do. You can tell when something off. Because the Most High Spirit is going to blame with your spirit. You're going to let, know something ain't right. And if you pay attention, you will feel like, no, something's not right here. Dive off into prayer. Dive off into it. Because trust and believe. Days are coming where the heavens will be full of prayers. She doesn't want, oh, wait a minute, hold on now, sister. I mean, she don't want prayer. Okay. Let me tell you something, Sister Kathy. This is the birthing of a nation. Hashatan don't want, he's fighting that, sis. And this is a battle. This is a battle. And with this battle, he's doing any and everything. But this one thing that he's going to do is going to be fear. He got to play the fear. While the Most High is waking them up, he's still playing that fear. Pull these people over. All right, make sure that these people had a bad day at home, and they take their frustration out on these Israelites. That's all we're seeing right now. Why is the world so frustrated now? Why is the world looking for something? They feel, the world feels that it has lost power. When I say lost power, oh, we got black people moving in our neighborhood. Yeah, that's what they're looking at. They want to go back to the days when they had an all-white neighborhood. All the niggas know exactly where they need to live at. That's their mindset. That's what they want. They want that type of lifestyle and the mentality that goes right along with it. That's what they want. Let me tell you something, Sister Melody. Don't give him an ounce in your house. Because the devil will sit there for a moment. He will sit there for years. But when the right time is, where he can act a fool, he's going to act a fool. He's going to show up and show out because he's been there. He's been studying that family for a very long time. I'm telling you. I mean, yeah, Sister Kathy. I'm gonna say this, Sister Kathy. Things are going to happen because I mean, there's brothers and sisters out here who has family members claiming to be of this religion, but they are acting very demonically. They speak demonically. They'll tell you that you're allowing the devil to use you. Did they not say the same thing about Yahushua? They said the same thing about him, that he had a demon in him. They're going to say the same thing about each and every last one of us. Period. They're going to say it. They're going to do something that's going to like, are you joking me? They're going to do something that's going to, they're going to do some things where they go try to get your heart hardened. Now, this is the danger with the hardened heart. Your family going to do something, you be like, I'm done with y'all niggas. But you can't be done with them. Because one thing that we are, shalom, Brother Dayz. One thing that we are under obligation is to forgive. And brothers and sisters, going into this this battle, this awakening is a battle. Just like what was it, brother Earl said, we battle with not flesh and blood, but with principalities. It's a battle. With this awakening is a battle. And so with this battle, we got to take this dumb stuff that our family do. Take it, look at it. All right, boom. Forgive them. And I mean, brothers and sisters, when the Most High said forgive them, he said forgive them from your heart. Ooh, let me tell you something. When that hit me, I was like, man. And but you have to do it if you want to live. But the devil, he uses all of that anger that your family, friends may push upon you so that you can get your heart hardened. I don't care what happened to these people. They can do some songs. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's what he wants. And don't give it to him. Because truthfully, you may be that Messiah of your family. You let's go look at Joseph. What? Who? If you want to talk about somebody hard that could have been hardened, it was Joseph. It was Joseph. Hold on just for a moment. Hold on just for a moment. I'm sorry about that. Sit up here and dropped my laptop and my everything just went everywhere. But if you look at Job, whew, he was, I mean, all the stuff that he had happened to him, he could have put it back on his brothers. He could have put everything on his brothers. He was sold into slavery. What else? What else? What else? He went to jail, falsely accused. I mean, if you're a black man, you all of this is going to, it's going to ring. What else? What else will happen to Job? Well, he sat in prison for a few years. All of this stuff he could have, and then he got put in power. He got put in power, and now, hey, his brothers, they got hungry. They found out that Egypt had some food. Job could have went in on his brothers. He could have went in on them. He did. But he's a good example of why the Most High say, forgive from your heart. Because see, family members are going to say and do some things, brothers and sisters, but when it's all over said and done, it's going to be that heart-stricken remorse. They're going to realize that they was doing some, let's go call it stupid stuff. Because right now, the devil is busy. The devil is absolutely, he's busy. You got demons over here showing themselves over here. You got demons over there showing themselves. And people are doing what they're doing. Come on now. I mean, it's this stuff out here, brothers. This stuff is absolutely real. It's real. And I think the thing that's that could be heart-wrenching with us, and I'm looking at especially when they have this this event. What is it? I think it's it's a religious event, but it's like all the singers of religion and mainstream religious singers, all of them come together. But if you look at some of them, they coming in with a beard, all that stuff on, lashes, eyelashes, and I'm like, and they just going with it. They just accept it, just like they do the BET music awards. They'll bring the devil in there and won't think nothing of it. And now the same thing is happening with so-called religion. The same thing. The things that we woke up from. This is the world. Now, the Most High said we are a remnant. And this is the reason why I don't speak against brothers and sisters who's not woke. Because see, I mean, they may be still of the remnant. I can't say that they're going to be. You found this bit? Can you put it in? Let me see. Can you put it in the chat? All right. You will send it. All right, then that'll work. You send it to my phone. I can pull it up that way. But the devil ain't worried about no money. The devil is worried about who's in power. That's what he's worried about. That's his concern. Because, okay, you can send it to my phone. You can send it to my phone, and I can pull it up from there. I mean, especially if you can send it through, if you want to send it through WhatsApp, it'd be good. It doesn't matter how you send it. I can pull it up. But this is what the devil is doing. He's very busy. He is absolutely busy. When you start speaking truth, you start living a truth, or the moment you try to start to live truth, he's all up on you. He's all up on you. You could have been a man or a sister unemployed for months. And now you're starting to read your Bible. You start, speaking with and talking with brothers and sisters to keep you encouraged and things. The devil will help you find a job. Yes, he will. He will make sure you get a job and make sure that you stay busy, just to use it as a distraction. That's all he would do. And he has done that. He has done it because he's seeing his power is weakening over us. That fear, no, brothers. Fear, These are the days where we have to nip fear in the bud. Throw it to the fire. Because this is what the Most High has told us with this awakening. You seeing brothers and sisters, brothers coming and talking, doctor saying, yo, you sick. You got cancer. They not. These brothers and sisters are not moving like that no more. They are not moving like that no more. They're not taking all of that. They're not accepting all of that. And to show you how strong the mind is. There was this, it was a child. And this child was dealing with some depression. And the depression was so serious. This little 9-year-old girl, she took her own life. Shalom, Sister Angela. The mind, brothers. And the devil, he don't care how old you are. He doesn't. He needs this world to be in fear of him. And what is closely related to the devil? Death. Death, and brothers and sisters, we read in the scriptures, we see the Most High is always talking about fear and death. That's what he said. And he said, I got it in you. I got it in you. You have authority over all of your enemies. All we need to do is just take that, develop faith the size of a mustard seed. Small faith. Very tiny. That's all the Most High said. That's all he said. And it would appear that's all he wants. Is that small faith of us doing what we're supposed to do. And then at the same time, falling back and yelling back to the Most High. I'm seeing more and more brothers really getting into the feast days and trying to understand it. And when I tell you, brothers, this I've seen some brothers that walk very nervously when they listen to brothers or sisters and they tell them, hey, this is how you do this. Because truthfully, these brothers and sisters, they don't want to get it wrong. And they're trying, because they don't want to get into some type of what's the word? A misrepresentation of the Most High's feast days. They're trying to make sure that they're doing things according to Scripture. This is what the Most High is looking at. This is the thing that's making his heart rejoice. They want me. They want my laws. And when you're moving like that, you're moving the Most High's heart. That's all you do. Captivity, it makes those feast days, let's just say, somewhat difficult. And it shows you something. Because there's a feast day that's coming up, this month. This month into October. And I think it's like 8 days or something like that. 8 days. How many of you brothers and sisters can get off for 8 days? See, that's captivity. That's captivity. This is the reason why the Most High said he's going to hold on. Sister Melody, what little girl? Shalom, shalom, Brother Robert. I'm glad you was able to make it in. What little girl are you talking about, Sister Melody? But this is the thing, they sin. All right, hold on. Let me look, Sister Kathy. Let me see. What's wrong with this thing? It ain't came through yet. I'm still waiting for it to come through. Yeah, it's a Feast of Trumpets. That's it starts. I'll tell you, because I'm listening to these brothers and sisters and things, and I'm seeing it because I'm saying to myself, I mean, all right, we got to start. I think that's it. We got to start looking at it, looking at these feast days, because this is the whole reason why the Most High is taking us out of captivity and putting us back in our land, because this is what He wants us to do. You cannot do that in captivity. Very difficult, because you're a slave. You are a slave. Let me see. How did it come in? Wait a minute. Oh no, it still haven't came. So that was something. That was something else. But I tell you, brothers, there are brothers and sisters out there that's yelling from the mountaintop. Something is not right. Well, we always knew someone right, but it seems there's something not on the horizon. It's out in front. And I hope I hope this video come through, because that's what I'm talking about, sister. These it's like the devil, the demons. They literally showing themselves. They literally showing themselves. And then whatever they or what the system has been working on when it comes to this cloning, all of this stuff is going to be opened up. The Most High said, whatever the world has done in the darkness shall come to the light. Brothers and sisters, we're going to see some things. We're going to see some things. You be like, are you joking me? And especially when it comes to our brothers and sisters who always came up missing, mainly the sisters. I would not be surprised to find out they have a whole lot of our sisters in some underground bunker. And we have been saying this stuff for years. If you want to talk about they kept a good secret, this is going to be one. They kept that secret pretty good, but we just start having what? A thought. That's all we had was a thought. All the testing they did on us and our thoughts, they pretty much on point. There's nothing about this nation or nations that has changed. Brothers, when I said this some months ago, these nations have not changed, not one race. The only thing they did, they got a lot more demonic. That's all they did. And they used their demonic powers. Listen to me. They used their demonic powers to keep us and trampled us. That's what they did. That's what they did. This is the reason why it's so important when you out and about and you go get you some food, you pray over your food. You don't know what you had a steak and you don't know what these people done did, what they done prayed for, whatever, especially if this restaurant may be in a black neighborhood. And it may be owned by somebody who do not care for you. And they make sure, you make sure you pray on top of this. We're going to pray to our God. That's what got Israel in trouble. The time of Moses, they started hobnobbing with those foreign women. And they went over there and ate their food. Israel did not know that they sacrificed that meat that they was eating to their God. The Most High got upset. and he caused a plague to come through Israel. That's what he did. He caused that plague to come through, and it was it what 25,000 that got killed from it. But when the dust settled, the Most High said, you go back, Moses, attack do away with that nation." He said, "Because they tricked my people to eating food sacrificed to idols." And now listen to me, brothers. The Most High knew that they was tricked, but Israel should have known better. That's what the Most High was saying. You didn't have no business hobnobbing with these women when I told you ain't got no business messing with them. These nations ain't changed. They haven't changed. They're the same. What do religion teach? This is the nation now. The religion teach, we all God's children. You say you who? You a Negro? Oh, it's okay for you to marry Becky. It's okay to say, you sending by text? Hold on, sis. Let me just text. Check it. No, I haven't received it yet. Wait a minute, sister. Sister Kathy, you know what? Yeah. Galen should have my new number. Yeah, you got it. The last 4 digits go to be like, let me see, 3068. Did you send it to that number? I tell you, that's what religion. This is what the nation. You talking about going back into BC times up to our time, ain't nothing changed. They continue to lie. They know the strength of you. And now when you wake up and you say, no, biblically, I cannot date outside my race. They look down upon you. They talk about you. That's what they do. But that's the demons. The demons want your DNA with the other nations. That's what they want. They want your DNA with another name. And brothers and sisters, look at the TV now. They still pushing it. They still pushing it. They pushing it. And I'm surprised, truthfully. I was up under the assumption that with this Trump era, all of those type of commercials are die off. Nope, they didn't die off. The media, TV, still pushing it. Still pushing the narrative when it comes to these so-called family shows that we're living side by side with our Gentile neighbors. Happy in a gated community, and we all know for a fact that's the biggest front that you can ever put up on TV. Because that's not true. It's not. But if you want to talk about putting up a front, they good for putting up fronts. Why do you think your best actors are Gentiles? They got thousands of years of experience. This is the system in which we are living in. And they most definitely still do not care nothing for you. One, you just woke up. You come to realize biblically and bloodline that you Israel. Now you got the world saying, all these Negroes done woke up and claim they Israel. And they talking they got biblical proof. And whether you got biblical proof, you still will get mocked. Even you got the world. And then you may have your family. Because majority of us in our families, we got accustomed, or they got accustomed to religion, accustomed to a great deal of lies. And you got to go through all of this here. And everything that you're going to go through, Yahushua went through it first. They were looking at him and they're like, wait a minute, ain't this the carpenter's son? In so many words, they were looking down on him. How in the world he's teaching us? Ain't this the carpenter's son? Ain't he the one that cutting, making some chairs? This is what they said. This is what their mentality towards him. They could not accept that a blue collar was sharing scripture with them and was showing when they was wrong. It got to the point when Yahushua was like, look here, you serpents, you vipers. That's what he called them. He called them snakes. Snakes in the grass. All they wanted to lay hands on him. They did. They wanted to lay hands on him. Because he was laying down biblical facts. And at the same time, can you imagine this? Yahushua seen them come into the world. These same men claiming to represent Israel, although they was not Israelites, I'm talking about the scribes and the Pharisees, came in and put up on the front that they was Israel. And that front, brothers and sisters, back then, it still continued down to this very day. It still continues down to this very day. Hold on, let me check my phone again. No, I still haven't received it. But I tell you, these days, these last days, brothers, we got to hold it tight. Because it's I mean, I'm not gonna say let me take that. To certain individuals, it's going to be frightful. It is. Because you're not accustomed to seeing this. You're not used to seeing this stuff. And if you did see it, it was in a movie. And your mind automatically said, oh, that was just in the movies. But when it becomes real, now that's a totally different story. And that's a deeper type of fear that the devil and his demons are going to push that narrative. They're going to push the narrative of fear. That is their absolute MO. It's fear. And if they can get Israel, Judah, into a bowl of fear, they're gonna try their best to walk away as a winner. But I say it will be a difficult battle. And I'm gonna say this for that reason. We tired of being scared. We done seen what nations have done. You're talking about for every generation of Israel, starting this day, and going backwards, going back in time, we all shared one thing: fear. That's what we did. There was moments where Israel, they came out of that fear. They came out of it. But then it came to a point where the Most High knew his people so good, a leader of Israel. I forgot his name, but the Most High said, "Look at they was about to go in. They was about to go to war with another nation." And the Most High said, "No, send some of these men home, because if they go in there and they fighting, they gonna win. But they go get beside themselves, because they gonna think that they did it, and they might not think that it was the Most High, Yah, who did it." He said, when they go in there and get something to drink, for the men that bow down or whatever, get on their knees to drink some water, and then the other one who may scoop the water up in their hand, and then he said, y'all can go home, because the Most High he wanted to show his strong hand, his representation, because he knew my people are quick to forget who I am. And the more Israel grew, what? The more they dabbled. Kind of brings to mind what the Most High said about a remnant. The more Israel grew, the more nonsense we got involved in. And brothers and sisters, let's just bring that up to this date. What are we involved in? What do we see our people in? Some of everything. You can go out here and watch a video, and you'll see a brother looking for a fight, pull out a gun. You're right, Brother Dayz. We are into everything. Everything. And all right, hold on. You know what? I can do it right now. I can do it this way. I thought I can pull that up. I thought I could copy and repaste it. I can't even do that. But brothers and sisters, this is the link. This is what Sister Kathy was talking about. Man, I thought sure I can pull that up. Ain't that about it? Wait a minute, hold on, man. I think I did something wrong. Nope, surely couldn't. Ain't that something? But this is now, Sister. On this link here, it was what was Sister Kathy was saying. It was a video. It's a video. Oh, you can't pull it, Dave? Yeah, I can't. I mean, yeah, I was trying to do it myself. Well, you know what? I mean, let me see. Sister Kathy. Well, let me see. You know what? I know what to do. Hold on just one moment. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Yeah. Matt, eight. Man, I could not get into this thing. Ain't that something? Thought sure I can pull this up. I know I did it before. Maybe if something I might have to restart my computer, because I did drop it. But I'm gonna check it out, Sister Kathy. I'm gonna check the video out. I just gotta play with this computer to find out what happened when I dropped it. But this is what we have to do, brothers. This stuff, I mean, we hear people talk about the Nephilims, giants, and now here we are. Shalom, shalom, Sister Van P. I'm glad you was able to make it in. You can't WhatsApp this? I mean, if you can, because I could pull that up real quick on WhatsApp. Now, I do know I can click on WhatsApp. That's one thing I do know. But it's going to get darker. It's going to get darker, but one thing about it, brothers and sisters, this is why the Most High tells us, light your spirit. Light it. Plant that mustard seed and start speaking things. Speak your words. Speak up. Because I tell you, the devil is going to use fear to put the world into captivity. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it, sis. I just wish it could have went through as a text though, or something else too. But anyway, I'm gonna get to it. This is what's going to happen, but this is the reason why the Most High he's telling us, don't live in fear. Speak with authority. Maintain your faith. The strength is already in you. The strength is already in you. And if we, brothers, keep on having that mindset, or even just to think about it, you're planting that seed. You're planting that mustard seed. Because eventually, something in your life is going to happen, and you're going to start speaking something, and you're going to realize, and it just happened. It's going to happen. Because in order for you to get to that point, you're going to get to that point. The thing is, in order for the world is going to be in fear. And the world really don't want to go down that road. But they looking for somebody to care for them. But then you're going to have some that goes like, no, I can't go down this road. I'm going to go with these people. They have the light of the Most High. That light has to be lit within us in order for them to recognize who we are. That's what has to happen. This is the reason why the devil is highly concerned with us. This here, going back and forth as brothers and sisters, fighting over some teachings and things. Brothers and sisters, this is not that time to be fighting. This is not that time. This is that time for us to be putting on that suit of armor. That's it. How can you put on a suit of armor you've been fighting going back and forth with your brother? You could be down, you could be looking, you could be straight butt naked. I'm Hebrew, but I'm butt naked. Use all of your time going back and forth talking about whatever mishap you may have had with a brother or sister. This is what the Most High is not. He's not advocating that. That's one thing he's not. But he is advocating no fear. Walk with authority. Speak with authority. Teach with authority. The scribes and the Pharisees always asked Yahushua, by what authority do you speak these things? They knew that he had a strength with his authority. And And there was one, Sister Kathy, she spoke it about a week ago. and Yahusha did the same thing. Those scribes and the Pharisees got on Yahusha's nerves so bad, he condemned them. That's what he did. He condemned them. Yahusha said that, it's only so much, you go call him a demon, and then he got tired of because they was blaspheming him. And he said, the life that you're living, enjoy it. Because where they was going to was not the grave. They was going to Gehenna. There's no coming back from Gehenna. The grave, you can come back from the grave. Gehenna, ain't no coming back from Gehenna. And he laid it down on them. The moment that they died, they went past that grave. That's what Yahusha cursed them with, to show you the authority he has. That's how strong, that's how deep this is. This is how deep it is with the Most High. Said that same type of spirit that is in Yahusha is in you. It is absolutely in you. We ain't seen nothing yet, brothers. We haven't seen the anger. Just think about all the anger the Most High has. And let's go from 70 CE up to now. Think about all of that time, brothers. All the things the world has done to his people. Think about all that. All of it. That's a lot of anger. That's a lot of anger that's up in the heaven. But religion teaches you or want us to believe the Most High don't hold on to all of that. But the scripture says something totally different. This is what they want us to believe. And now, I don't even think that we really want to see the anger of the Most High, truthfully. Because he said he's going to show up for his people. The Most High does not lie. He does not. He's going to show up for his people. And it will not look good for the world. It will not. Now I'm coming to understand. There are so many different prophecies out there. How a third of mankind will be killed. Brothers, a lot of these scriptures are, they're making a whole lot more sense now. Some of the things, like in the book of Daniel, when the Most High told Daniel to seal it up until the appointed time. Until that time, nobody knew what those scriptures was talking about. Everybody had an assumption, especially the Gentiles. You think they will open up? They're going to make up something, and they made up a lot of it. They took a book and formed their religion. They took our blueprint and formed a religion, and then said, oh no, God has chosen the church. You got people walking around there talking about they're second to God. But a little boy can't walk around freely in church. Mm-mm. But these are the people that's saying these things. And these people, these religion, scripturally speaking, are going to be judged by the Most High. One is what you did to Judah. Those two, Islam, Christendom, threw us into slavery. And if you go in there and you talk to your family members about the history of what they did, why do you think the Most High will use that to discipline his people and how they did his people? Brothers and sisters, let's not get it twisted. I know there's a lot of Islamic brothers out there. Go up into Northern Africa. If you are a person of color and you got money, you pretty much esteemed, yeah, you will get treated a different way. Period. But let you be an average Muslim, you will get some respect. But that hate is still gonna be there. That hate ain't going nowhere. I don't care how you look at it. And you can be a Catholic, a Black Catholic, and then you can be a white Catholic. You take your skin tone and go to a white church. And if they welcome you in, it's gonna be a front. And that's the period. That hate is still going to be there. You're not going to circumvent that prophecy. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how many times you go there and visit. I don't care how many times you go there and you think you're preaching to a group of Gentiles. That hate is going to be there. All of those years, thousands of years, have boiled down to this last 400 years. That's it. We're those people. We're those people. I tell you. And it's mind-boggling at the same time. Like Brother Dayz said, we are into everything. If you want to talk about this or that, yeah, Israel is into that too. We are in, I tell you, brothers. This shift is going to be so real. This is my encouragement, brothers. Just keep, let's call it fantasizing. Keep playing, I ain't gonna say play with it. Keep thinking about it. If you got to talk about in your breath about it, talk about in your breath about your faith, how strong your faith is. And you may have weak faith, but you keep telling yourself that your faith is strong. huh? Yeah, your spirit is going to fall in line. I'm telling you. Yeah, you're right about that, Sister Pat. Yeah. Yeah. And it's going to happen. I mean, it's prophecy. It is absolute prophecy that these things happen. And who was Yahusha talking to? Who was he counseling? Who was he warning? What Christendom did was they took his words and applied it to the world. In some instance, the scriptures do apply to the world. But when Yahusha was pretty much concerned with Israel, and he knew because the disciples was asking, was he bringing the kingdom now? Yahushua did not tell them that. And if he would have told me, it would have crushed their spirit. It would have crushed it. No, that ain't gonna happen till like in the year 2000 and something. And you talking about let's just say less than 100 AD. And they're like, wait a minute, hold on. You came here and you saying to me it's gonna be like some 2000 and some years before this kingdom come back? You just imagine that. But he didn't. He didn't tell them that. He just encouraged them, and he went on back to heaven. But then that's when the persecution started. Yeah, that persecution started, and they scattered. They scattered because the devil said, Yahushua is gone. I'm going to go Roman. And he went Roman. And he started capturing the disciples and putting them to death. That's what he did. And now with this awakening, now he hemmed up now. Because now you're going to have Sister Patty or Sister Kathy. All of them going to start speaking in their authority. When the devil comes up, no, you can't kill me. Death fears me now. I tell you what to do, and you need to leave me. He leaves because the Most High is giving you that authority. How he leaves, it doesn't matter to us. The fact that you spoke it, he abided by it. And for our family members, brothers and sisters, we're going to see a whole lot of Joseph brothers. We're going to see a whole lot of 12s. Well, I mean, no, not 12. Oh, yeah, it was 12. You're going to see a whole lot of family members. But we got to be just like Joseph. We cannot let that anger hit our heart. We cannot. This is a warning. This is what the Most High is saying. He's about to move. He's about to act. And he just might, your family may have said and did some low down and scandalous things. But he may say, I'm going to redeem them. But in your mind, you upset at them and the Most High, like, hold on now, you judging someone. And if you want me to judge them, I will judge them because truthfully, they are dead wrong. And a lot of things that they did is the wages of sin is death. No matter how small or how great that sin is, death is the payment. Now, if you want me to go ahead and take care of your family, I can go ahead and take care of that. But trust and believe, I got to take care of you too. That's how that go down. That's how that is literally going to go down. And don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters. I'm not speaking. Well, let me take that lie back. I am speaking it. There could have been some very drastic situation with brothers and sisters, but yet and still, we are under the obligation to forgive. And your forgiveness may be at a distance. But as long as you forgive your brothers and your sisters, forgive them. And this is not that time when you, if you see a person, it reminds you, and the devil will use, if there was a certain color that reminded you of something dramatic that happened, the devil will use that before you constantly, just to get to your heart, just to get to it, because he knows the strength that's within you. Can you imagine you right there telling the devil, you need to go ahead and step off? And he does it. This is the things, brother. This is what I'm talking about. Just imagine it. That his fear is not terrorizing you no more. That's the thing. It's just like when people get tired of a bully and they stand up to the bully. What do the bully do? He backs down. He backs down. Hasatan been bullying us for thousands of years. And we're that last group, this remnant that the Most High is saying. You never seen the Most High in the scriptures tell any of his people, you have the authority. You have the authority. You have that fire in your bones. But when it came down to this 400 years, the end of it, the Most High is pushing it hard. He's pushing it. You speak it, you will it, let it be done. Brothers, and like I said, and I'm going to always say this, we've seen the negative side of our tongue. We've seen that. We believe it too. Now is that time for us to look at the positive side as a nation, as an individual and as a nation, and do those things. There was a clip, brothers. I was getting ready to go to work, but I meant to hold on to it, and it was depicting the Family Guy, and the Family Guy was talking to his dog and his son, and he was explaining how music executive had a meeting. They had a meeting of how they was going to exploit rap. So the Family Guy was saying, have you ever noticed that when somebody come with a positive rap, he gets no play, he gets no views, because the people that own the record label, they know exactly what they're going to push out to the people. And the people that's going to affect is going to be people of color. And it did. What did they do? They talked about everything that was a negative. It wasn't the people themselves who did it, but they used their power of money and their influence to influence us a whole lot deeper. That's what they did. And this guy, he was breaking it down, how they did it and how they really, in so many cases, destroyed black families. That's what they did. But now, like you said, you cannot get a positive song to hit the R&B list. If it's something that's positive for people of color, they kept it out, and they kept it out for a purpose. And positive music don't make money. Lying, cheating, stealing, killing, raping, what else? Hate. All of that makes money. All of that makes money. They did an interview with this boy, Lil Wayne, years ago. And the news broadcaster, where she was asking him, he was calling the women bees and everything in his music, just like any other rapper. And she said, "But don't you have a so-and-so daughter?" And he said, "Yes." "Well, how would you like it if somebody called your daughter a bee?" He got upset. There you go, Sister Kath. I knew somebody will remember that video. And he got so upset that he walked away from the interview because she hemmed him up. See, the rappers, they can get out there and talk all this dumb stuff. And then for these new age rappers, they dropping like flies. They dropping like flies. One moment they sit up there trying to get a burger and fry, they taking a couple of Skittles to the side of their head because they went on there and said something about somebody that they didn't like. This leads right back to what Brother Dayz said. We are into everything. Everything. The Most High is going to show up. Brothers and sisters, keep your clothes on. Keep it on. Because I know for a fact, not one of us want to be found to be like, this is the lifestyle that you're living. And they're doing it brazenly bold. Some people are doing it brazenly bold. But this is Israel. These things was prophesied by Yahusha and the Most High. He said, this is what my people are going to do. They're going to be trampled. And brothers, when you just stand back and you look at a lot of the stuff, yeah, we're being trampled. I have never seen so many older women. When I say older, I'm talking about like 40, 50 years old, all on TikTok, showing the insecurity. I go to post something on what do they call it? What's that page? That thing called? Not YouTube. What is it? Facebook. And I'm seeing all this stuff like women. These black women are not. They're not ugly women. But truthfully, the Most High said that they was going to, not sisters. He said this was going to happen to people. Period. He's talking about his people, and big upon taking pictures and be self-involved in your beauty, brothers and sisters. Who is the first person to take their beauty and use it against the Most High? At least try to. It was Hashatan. The scripture said he was one of the most beautiful angels. And brothers and sisters, I want you to see this. You see his spirit. Everything in this world is based upon what? Beauty. You can be, I'm going to just say it for a lack of word, you can be butt ugly. But somebody can take some makeup and draw you a whole new face. Just don't get caught in no typhoon or a car running by and you a whole lot of rain, that makeup come off, you go scare somebody. But they can draw you a whole new face. That's this world. Everything about Satan is about his spirit. Everything that he thinks about is about beauty. What do you look like? And brothers, if you look at, especially, even when it comes to music and movies, what do? They do not want to age. They do not want to show a wrinkle, nip and tuck, or use some makeup. The world wants the world, but the world don't want to grow old. They don't want to be shown or seen as getting older. This is Satan. This is his entertainment. This is his world. We seeing this stuff. I tell you, it is absolutely, this is his system. This is his system. And when the Most High says, separate ourselves, now we're starting to understand this a whole lot more. And I think, this is just me, I seriously believe that the Most High is going to wake his people up. All of us. And I believe, and I could be wrong, brothers, and it's just my assumption, is that awakening is going to be monumental. Something that the world has never seen before. Or the scriptures do speak about a greater exodus. And then too, at the same time, brothers, the Most High did say that we were going to the wilderness, and the Most High is going to weed out the rebels. So that's the reason why I think, because the Most High says he's going to weed out the rebels. And it's talking about Israel. And so, but at the same time, I will say that once the dust has settled, when that awakening has really, let's just say, it got complacent, then people start to show themselves. That's going to be that other switch. Now, you know what, brother Robert, if you look at that awakening, because I seriously believe that's what's going to happen. Because right now, our families, they fight against us like Joseph's brothers fought against him. They were jealous. They was jealous of him, or whatever the situation may be. Because the father, he loved Joseph. But at the same time, we take what we got here and our family here, and with this awakening, because we are used to Christendom. That's what we're used to, or Islam. That's what us and our family are accustomed to. So the Most High woke you up out of all of your brothers, your sisters, and you that only one, you that Joseph. That's who you are. A lot of you brothers and sisters are Joseph. Period. And this is what you got to contend with. Because it's going to be your family who's going to be coming to you. It's going to be you that's going to be like, don't worry about it. I forgave you. I prayed to the Most High about it and everything. Let's just move forward, get ourselves together, obey these laws and move as a family. That's what the Most High wants. And that's what the Most High is going to get. Don't get me wrong. You're going to have some hard-headed family members, and you're going to have some family members that's going to get dealt with. You're going to have it. I know for a fact I'm going to have it. You're going to have some that's going to get dealt with. When I say dealt with, I'm talking about death. The Most High is going to weed them out. That's what he's going to do. But that awakening, brothers, oh yes, that will be monumental. Out of all of the discord that was planted inside, manipulated about all the stuff that the world did. It's not going to, you talking about, brother, an awakening of a people where all of that, Brother Robert, well, let's just say hypothetically speaking, all our family members going against you, and then all of a sudden, one day, they wake up. The Most High wakes them up. Wait a minute. Well, I feel something different about me. And they come to realize we're those people. We are the people. One, the world will be shook. If you want to talk about somebody coming together as a nation, that'll be that right there within itself would be that will be first base. Brother Robert, that right there will be first base. We all on one base mentally, because we recognize we are the people of Yah. That right there will be overwhelming for all of us, especially that of the world. You come to realize, what? I'm Israel? They taught us that we was done away with. No, you believe that you was done away with because they rather chose to listen than to read. They did not respect you. Hey, the scripture already said it. You will not be respected as a prophet in your own home. So I don't care. You can be Brother Robert, Sister Kathy, Sister Patty, Sister Angela, Sister Melody. You can go in your family house and preach and teach. You are not going to have no respect there. No, you will not. It's already been prophesied. Yahushua went through that. We got to go through the same thing he went through. The same thing. Not one of us is going to escape that. Oh, yes, Sister Cynthia. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. It is. And it's going to somewhat, it's going to unhinge the earth. It's going to unhinge this earth. Now the world is going to say, wait. The world is already saying, wait a minute, something is not right. You got these people over here who are not Israel, saying that these African Americans and people that was part of the transatlantic slave trade are the Israelites, and history is backing this up. It just don't. The strength is there. The strength is there, but it just ain't moving. The Most High is not moving it yet. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I tell you, we have a history that we will be able to speak with our loved ones, resurrected ones, and forefathers, foremothers in this resurrection. And now we can compare history. We can compare history. One thing we all go have in common, this one thing we all go have in common is we always been slaves. But this right here is the last one. There's no other captivity after this. None. This is it. This is it. Sister Cynthia, let me tell you something, sis. The Most High is not late. I mean, don't get me wrong. We are impatient. We are impatient. We get that from who? Abraham and Sarah. Hey, what can you do? Only thing you ask the Most High is to work with you. But the Most High said what he was going to do. And truthfully, he was on time. And if this world had to go on man's calendar to say 400 years, the Most High, all right, no problem. We go stick with your calendar. Bam, it's still not going to stop his judgment. And what came in? The lollipop. And ever since then, this world been going down a hill. The world talking about a new world system, stronger than ever before. Brothers and sisters talking about, I had this disease and I started so on, so on. It's gone. See, this is what's happening. Now we can sit up and say, well, he took a herb. See, now this, brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. Although the Most High said, the leaves are for the curing of the nation, do not cut the Most High's hand short. Do not cut them off. Still, we give glory, praise to the Most High. That's what we do. He created these leaves to cure you. It's the fact that you had faith. You had faith strong enough to not believe what this doctor is saying. Because these doctors, they want to play like they gods. They love that role. They will say, oh, yes, and act like they're so sympathetic. But you woke up. You said, no, I'm not going to accept that. Because now we understand the power of the tongue. We know that the power of the tongue speaks life and it speaks death. Sister Kathy said it about a week ago. She condemned all the wicked people. She asked that the Most High come and remove people that are hindering her. She had all the right in the world to pray that, to believe that, to speak that. This is what the Most High is asking us to do. Let's not talk about Dr. Sebi. You knew, Dave. You knew. Dave, let me ask you something. There was this sister on Roland Martin. This sister cured cancer. When I seen her on Roland Martin, Dave, I said, I ain't ain't nobody gonna see nothing about this girl no more. And Roland Martin was trying to get some investors to for her, not her research, for her to get a lab, for her to do this stuff. Never heard from that. I never seen that sister again. Never seen her on TV again. I don't know what he was doing. He had that interview. You saw that, Dave? Have you seen that sister, Dave? Have you seen that sister since? I haven't heard from that sister nor seen that sister since. And she had, and it, whoo, my goodness. I haven't seen her since, Dave. I haven't heard from that woman. And I've been searching and searching. I'm like, oh man, I hope this sister's okay. Because now you messing with $1 billion industry. You messing with their money. That's their God. Dave, I tell you, man, I was like, when I first seen it, she was on that like, sus. No. And it's Israel, brothers. It's Israel who is standing up. There's a brother on TikTok. I forgot his name. This brother got some type of doohickey. This thing aims and generates fire, and I wish he would not have put that on TikTok. This man, he aimed this thing. He had it on his arm. He aimed it, and it shot out. And I can't say it shot out fire, but he did something else, and the fire was like so many feet away. It wasn't that he shot the flame, but the flame came up. It's us, brothers. We doing some things. See the strength of the Most High in you. But at the same time, move discreetly. If you know for a fact you got this here, brothers and sisters, I mean, you may have to keep it a secret and keep it to yourself. And you may have to go through the back door. In order for you to do what you need to do, go through the back door, brothers and sisters. I mean, what? Bump it. Because eventually, you're going to walk out through that front. That's what's going to happen. We are some smart people, and the Most High is showing that, and we're doing it. This is what we're doing. We're doing, these brothers and sisters coming out here with these all types of inventions and things of that nature. Brothers, that's the Most High. But let me fall back a little bit when it comes to brothers and sisters dealing with different sicknesses, and they might went to a herbalist here or herbalist there, or some who probably just didn't go to no doctor or herbalist. Whether you went to an herbalist or you did it by prayer and fasting, the Most High gets that glory. You can't, I mean, brother, it is not feasible for you to cut the Most High's hands off. Because when it's all over said and done, it's always going to be the Most High. He created all things for what? For your pleasure. A blade of grass was created, made for who? You. The different colors of flowers were made for you. He made all of this planet for you. So all glory goes and belongs to the Most High. This is how we should be getting down daily. when it comes to him. This is the reason why he fought for his name. When our forefathers were taking a stiff-necked route and not looking truthfully at him, look at what he brought and put before you. All of this. So, I mean, what? The Most High say, you know what? I need a nation of my royal priesthood of people. And he just didn't haphazardly just take them out of people. He went down a bloodline. That's what he did. He just didn't pick up, I'm going to take you people. The Most High God, he picked Israel because we was the smallest of all nations. Scripturally speaking, that's what he said. Now, he didn't came in a people that's going to represent him. He said, you must be holy because I am holy. And he wasn't playing with it either. He took out some of his own people, took their lives because they were being disobedient. If you're going to be my people, you go be obedient. And he knew exactly what was going to go down. This sister here that came up, Dr. CB and brothers and sisters, we're about to see a whole lot more. We're about to see a whole lot more. Now, I don't think that the world is losing power. That controlling mechanism is fading fast. It's fading very fast. This thing here where they want to control food, brothers and sisters, the Most High already had this already locked down. It sound threatening when they say they want to, taking seeds out of food. Let me tell you something, brothers. You know how you can breed out of your bloodline. You being you breeding out. You know exactly what you can do, how to do it to breed out of your bloodline. You know what you need to do in order to breed back into your bloodline. Brothers and sisters, the same thing goes when it comes to food. They thinking they manipulated and broke the DNA of a seed. They ain't did diddly squat. They ain't even touched the skin of a seed. Breed that seed back in. That's all it would take. It's to breed that seed. And when I say breed it in, brother, you ever heard of grafting? Put that seed back into a branch. It's going to take root. And eventually it's going to breed right back in. And here come the seeds again. Man is a joke. They want to play God. Only for a season. Then they wrinkle up and they dead and they gone. This is what they do. But what we do, that sister, it's going to be a whole lot of her that's going to rise. And it's going to be undeniable. You cannot stop these people. You don't have a controlling mechanism any longer. The world does not have it. And especially when the Most High is telling you what we need to be doing to make sure that we do not go down that road ever again of captivity, manipulation. This is what the Most High is saying. A man, we will not be walking in fear. He said, the Most High said, no, the days are coming. No man will make Israel tremble. No man will make Israel tremble. That's that authority, brothers. You know, I'm gonna tell you something about that authority. There was this one movie. It came out years ago. I wasn't crazy about the movie because it dealt with this demon. He was I don't even know if it was he say, but he was playing a devil, but he was in a fleshly form. Now this is going to lead back to what Sister Kathy was saying. What's that dude's name? Matthew Conley, is that his name? It was him and what's that other black brother? What's that brother's name? Oh man, what's his name? It's a black brother from uh, Europe or something. He's from, I forgot his name. I forgot the brother's name. But anyway, it was those two, and he was a gunslinger. But the devil, ain't that something? I just thought about that. But the devil was always taunting him because the devil took his father's life. And so in this movie, he's walking around and the devil, he knew he had authority over flesh and blood, but over certain ones, he didn't have that spunk. He had to manipulate them in order for him to get what he needed to get from them. But anyway, he was telling people stop breathing. They would stop breathing. He was walking about as if he had all authority, and he had a confidence about himself. But he kept changing. That's it, sister. That's it, Sister Angela. Dark Tower. But what was the black the brother's name? The black actor. What was his name? I know that I forgot his name. And I was just watching a movie of him yesterday. But it just so in the movie, the devil plays a white man near about every single time. Near about every single. Idris Elba. That's it. That's him. Idris Elba. And so, but like what Sister Kathy said, it wasn't him that was changing his skin. Everybody else was changing their skin. And they had this little underground thing that they had going on. They walking amongst people as if they human beings. This, brothers, you're seeing this stuff on TV now, you start seeing stuff in reality. And it's like TV is not here to, it's like entertaining now. No, you got to take entertainment. You got to start looking at entertainment in a totally different way now, because it's like we taunting you with facts. You don't even know this stuff. This stuff is real, and that's how they pushing it out now. I'm gonna give you another example. I'm not gonna be on too much longer. There you go, Sister Melody. Exactly. Now this is the word. This is it. The veil is thinning. It's just that simple. That's what's going on. J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, did a movie. I think about a year ago, or maybe it could have been longer than that, where she was totally against AI robots. Totally against it. Because one of the AI robots killed her mother. So yeah, she had a thing going on. But what this robot wanted And you look at people, it's a it's a speaker device. You stick it up behind your ear, and you talk, listen to music on it and everything, ear pod or whatever. So there was a thing that had to put behind the ear, but this particular device, it connects to your brain. It connects to your brain. So she was very adamant that she was never doing that. She just didn't. And this robot AI was having a whole conversation with her. She was just trying to shut it down. Look, you don't know me, and I don't know you, and you're not a person. So on. This is how J-Lo was acting. Oh, but watch this though. In this movie, the robot was in the situation, and she was in the situation because she was inside this robot. And the robot was like, look, we're going to have to merge together. We're going to survive. And see, my mandate is this here, so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. So the robot was like, I need for you to give me authority to take over. And I will download some things into your head until it got to a point where she had to do it if she wanted to live. And she did it. And I mean, and all of this stuff came inside her head. And so her and this robot fighting for survival. To eventually, at the end of the day, her and the robot became best friends. I'm telling you, brothers, Atlas, there you go. I'm telling you, they putting it out there. They letting you know it's going to be a situation where you're going to dive in. You're going to dive in. If you want to continue to live, you go dive in. If you love breathing, you're going to dive in. And I'm not even talking about Israel. I'm talking about the world. See, they putting it out there, brothers. It's out there. This is their motive. Their motive, we need control of these people. Why? You think this world is not looking at the fact that Israel, these Yahudims, are about to leave? And when they leave, what goes with them? What is one thing, brothers, that goes with us? Off the top, at the drop of a dime, there'll be a whole lot of dimes though, is money. Not just money, education. Money, education, all of that leaves the world. Wealth on so many different levels, Dave, it's going to be unbelievable of how much wealth we're taking with. When I say wealth, brother, I'm talking about something way more than money. Oh, protection. Oh, there you go. That's another one. There you're right, Sister Patty. Protection. 9/11 here, who was their best friend? Black people. But this protection here, brothers, is on a whole nother level. The healing of nations. Who you think is going to be doing that? The Most High did not put that power in Gentiles' hands. He not one time he said, that spirit is inside your bone. He said that is inside of Israel. Only in a people that this spirit lies in. Who was that? Was it Elijah? When he died, and another man died, and they put them in the same grave, and his body touched Elijah's bones. Brothers, think about that just for a moment. a servant of the Most High, and another man body touched his bones and he came back to life. He had to have, that was a strong relationship with the Most High. That was a very strong one. And not only him, let's just talk about Moses. Nobody knows where he's buried at. Because Hashatan was asking about his bones. Why? He knew that Moses had some power in his bones, and what? The Most High, he was dead and gone. Still got power in his bones. The Most High took his and buried him. And now, brothers, think about this just for a moment. He's telling you that same spirit, Moses, Elijah, Yahusha, that spirit is within you. You Israelites in captivity. That's what he's saying. That's what's in you. This is what the devil is afraid of. We taking fear and slapping them in the face at the same time. Now he's wakening up. He's wakening up to, man, my days are numbered. That's what his awakening is about. That same powerful spirit the Most High has said, it is absolutely in you. Now, this Exodus, brothers, and I'm not even talking about Armageddon. I'm talking about the Exodus. This Exodus that's going to take place is going to hurt the world. It is going to hurt the world. The world they do not see what's coming. You want to talk about a blind bat? The world is a blind bat. Sister Pat, you said protection. They don't even realize how much we are protecting. They think we sitting here nonchalant or whatever. All right, teach his own. But when the Most High said, I'm going to take my people, I'm going to take my, salvation away from the earth, away from these nations. What is his salvation? It's his people. Salvation came to the nation due to Israel's disobedience. He's coming to gather Israel again. Brothers, that's salvation. Going back to his own land. The world is in trouble. The world is in so much trouble. I don't even think the world understands the gravity of this Exodus. Period. This Exodus is going to go deep, and it's going to hurt deep. They're making their movies about what's about to happen to them. Brothers, the living dead, the walking zombies, what do they call it? The Book of Eli. Everything is a tribulation. Everything is a survival. It's either going to be about some gas or some water and some food. And you don't see a lot of us in those movies. It's a good reason why you don't see it, because they're gonna be gone. We're gonna be gone. Yes, there's no part of that. That's their tribulation. I tell you. Um, oh, Sister Melody. Yeah, you're right about that. I remember that one. Um, V. I think it was V. It was V for visitors. I remember that. And they was, Dad, Sister Melody, you just made me think about something. You're right. I remember that one time in that show, the lady, white lady, they came to the planet because they were trying to they were eat some human beings. They was hungry. And she swallowed a big old some type of big animal. And she looked just like a lizard. I mean, up under the up under her jaw, how her skin just like And now here we are. Here we are, 2025. It's something else. It is absolutely something else. Wow. But this is what we are witnessing in this time of the end. These are the things that we are absolutely witnessing. We thought we was being entertained, but now entertainment has turned out to be, hey, we was mocking you. I mean, you didn't know, but hey, this is what's going down. And this was happening. From a tech world and a demonic world colliding. That's what we're seeing. But we must maintain our authority, speak our authority, and we move about with authority. That's what we need to do until the Most High say, but now even afterwards, we must continue to do it. I don't know about that one, Dave, but I tell you, it's very important, brothers, that we seek out and listen to what the Most High is saying to us. That power, that's a very powerful power that the Most High has in us. Now, I mean, some of these camps talking about flying and all that. I ain't gonna say it's not going to happen. I'm not gonna say it's going to happen. But we do know that Yahusha had power while he was alive. And it was manifested. He was healing people. He set the example for the Yahudims right down to this very day. Moses, Elijah, those two had power in their bones. And the Most High brought it all back. He brought it back home. All of this history that we read about our forefathers is taking effect right down to this very day. It is taking effect down to this day. They won't be calling us no magic. Nope. They will not be doing that. But that's something, brothers, that spirit within us, it needs to come out and it needs to be practiced. All the while giving glory to the Most High Yah, because he is responsible for giving it to us. Brothers and sisters, you all be safe out there. It's a wicked world in which we live in. And these demons, I'm serious. I always said this, they're starting to show themselves. And they're doing it more and more. To eventually, they will not be able to hide any longer. Whatever has been done in the dark shall come to the light. And they're trying to keep the world dark. But they just cannot do it. they cannot do it. Brothers and sisters, you all be safe out there. Keep on praying for your brothers and sisters. Walk on water. I'm looking for one of you brothers and sisters come here. I walked on water. Yeah, I walked on water. Walk on water, brothers. Believe it. Think about it. The more you think and believe on it, brothers, eventually you're going to give into it. And you want to give praise and glory to the Most High because He told you it was always there. You are brothers and sisters, pray for your brothers. Forgive. All brothers, let's practice forgiveness. Let us practice forgiveness. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. You be safe out there, Brother Earl. But brothers and sisters, I will say this. Shalom, and you all be safe. Until next time, take care.